You told yourself this time would be different. This time you would wake up early. This time you would stay disciplined. This time you would stop wasting time. This time you would break the habit. And for a few days, maybe even a week, you did. You felt powerful, focused, sharp, like you finally had control. Then something happened. One stressful day. One moment of weakness. One small excuse. And suddenly, you were back where you started. Scrolling again. Skipping the workout. Procrastinating the work. Choosing comfort over discipline. And the worst part? It's not the habit itself. It's the voice in your head that whispers, "See? You never change." That voice is dangerous. Because once you believe it, you stop fighting. But listen carefully. Falling back into bad habits doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. Habits are powerful. They're like deep trails carved into a forest. Every time you walk the same path, the trail becomes clearer, wider, easier to follow. So when life gets hard, your brain takes the easiest trail. Not the best one, the familiar one. That's why people fall back. Not because they're incapable, but because the old path is still there. Picture a soldier in training. Every morning he wakes up before sunrise. Rain, cold, pain. He runs, push-ups, drills, repetition, day after day. Why? Because in battle, there is no time to think. Under pressure, you fall to your training. And right now, your habits are your training. If your training is comfortable, you will choose comfort. If your training is discipline, you will choose discipline. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't break bad habits once. You break them thousands of times. Every morning, every decision, every moment of temptation. A lion doesn't dominate the jungle by winning one fight. He stays sharp every day. He hunts again, and again, and again. Discipline is not a one-time victory. It's daily warfare. And the battlefield is your mind. Think about a man trying to quit a destructive habit. Maybe it's endless scrolling. Maybe it's junk food. Maybe it's procrastination. For years, that habit gave him comfort. Stress hits. He escapes. Lonely? He escapes. Bored? He escapes. So the brain learns something dangerous. Pain equals escape. Breaking that cycle feels unnatural. Uncomfortable. Because now when pain shows up, you stay. You work. You endure. And your brain screams, "Go back to what's easy." That moment, that exact moment, is where transformation lives. Not in motivation, not in speeches, but in the quiet decision to resist. Again, and again, and again. At first it feels like nothing is changing. But something is happening. The old trail in the forest, it's slowly growing over. Grass returns. Branches fall. The path becomes harder to see. Meanwhile, you're carving a new path. A path of discipline. A path of focus. A path of strength. But new paths feel awkward. Unnatural. Like walking through thick jungle. Every step takes effort. That's why most people quit. They say, "This isn't working." But they're wrong. It's working exactly the way growth works. Slow. Invisible. Painful. Until one day, you notice something. The urge comes, but it's weaker. The temptation appears, but you pause. You think. You choose differently. That moment is power. Real power. Not the loud kind. The quiet kind. The kind built through repetition. Imagine two men. Both want to change. The first man falls back into a bad habit once and quits completely. The second man falls back, but gets up again. The first man sees failure. The second man sees training. Guess who wins long term? The one who refuses to stay down. You don't need perfect discipline. You need relentless recovery. Fall. Stand up. Correct course. Continue. That's the formula. A man who never quits rebuilding himself becomes unstoppable. Because eventually the new habits take over. The gym becomes normal. The focus becomes normal. The discipline becomes identity. And identity is the strongest force in human behavior. Once you believe, I am disciplined, your actions follow. But identity is earned through evidence, through repeated victories over temptation. Every time you resist, you cast a vote for the man you want to become. Every time you relapse, you learn where you're vulnerable. Both are useful, as long as you keep moving forward. The storm will come. Stress, failure, doubt. Those moments will test you. And in those moments, you must remember something. You are not the man you were yesterday. You are the man you are training to become. A soldier doesn't quit training because one day was hard. A lion doesn't stop hunting because he missed one attack. And you? You don't surrender your future because you slipped once. You stand back up. You reset. You fight again. Because the war isn't lost by falling. It's lost by staying down. So the next time temptation whispers, pause. Take a breath. Remember who you're building. Remember the man you promised yourself you would become. Then choose discipline. Not once, but every chance you get. Because the man who keeps standing up eventually stops falling. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I break my bad habits every day, so that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will rebuild your discipline no matter how many times you fall.